What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be making this funky foresty lead which sounds like this. So yeah, let's get going. First things first, we're feeding it a long MIDI note D sharp 3 in this case, going into rhythmizer. And on rhythmizer we turn up the probability for 8th division notes and some quarter notes like that. And for the velocity, the minimum is going to be 0 and we turn up the random all the way to 100. And we bring down the gate to say about 20 and turn up the random by say about 50%. Next we open up our trusty synth Serum here and we get in our basic shapes. We need a square wave for this one and we bring down the octave by 3 like that. So the cause pitch of this oscillator is going to be modulated by LFO1, which is not synced, and the rate is going to be modulated with the velocity here by say about 50. And the cause pitch modulation from LFO1 is going to be unipolar. Next we're going to turn on our band pass filter, resonance of say about 60 and some drive, and the cutoff at around 300 or so, and we modulate the cutoff with a chaos modulator number 2 here, this one. The sync is on and the rate is about say half a bar dotted like that, and we modulate the panning of the filter with LFO1 by about 60 points like that. So now we should have a basic squelch in the making. Let's see what it sounds like. Alright, so next we get in our LFO2 and go with the square wave which we flip vertically, and we modulate the y-axis here with a note on random, both of these points at the top, and into the matrix here, and we modulate it going downwards only in one direction. So each alternating note is going to be possibly different here. So at an 8th division, and we modulate the octave range by about say that much, and now we should have alternating roots at higher octaves. Alright, and next we get LFO3 into the equation, make this shape at a 2-bar rate, and turn on the sync without the window and map it to the sync to say about 50. So this would give it a pitching up feeling every 2 bars, at the end of every 2 bars. And next we turn on hyperdimension here and the delay at say a 16th rate, and we filter out some of the very lows and the highs from the delay. Alright, so to take it one step further, we can activate our phaser here and bring it right there and turn up the feedback to a significant amount, like say 90% or something. This is to taste, of course, and we modulate the center frequency of the phaser by about 50 or 60 points like that, and modulate or control the mix of the phaser with a macro like that. Alright, it's getting bendy now. So now we can get in a comb filter here right after the phaser and tune. We get in a comb filter and tune it to say 39 Hertz, which is the frequency of my root key, which is D sharp, and turn up the resonance and some drive. And now let's see what we have. now it's like dissipating squelches, and we can map this to the macro as well, say about 60. All right, we're getting there. And also I would like to map the stereo panning of the filter here with another macro, with macro 2. So we go into the matrix, find the modulation happening to the filter stereo and map it to macro 2. So if you want it to be more in the center, we can just have it at 0. And if you want it to be more stereo, we can just turn this all the way up. Now we can filter out some of the very lows in the sound and get a compressor. For some more perceived loudness, we can tame the dynamics a bit. So that's it for today, guys. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.